Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Living Life at Life U. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and today I am joined by a student of Life University, Mr. Elmaz Hasanovic. Hi, welcome. How are you?
Hello, thank you for, first of all, finding time for me and making this work. I was looking forward into participating in podcast events, so that way I can just make my English better and communicate with somebody. So this is my first time speaking and being here, I guess. Yeah, thank you so much. How was your day?
Thank you for asking. My day has been really good, very busy. Started off with a spike and then just have been running through. How about yours?
It's all right, staying busy, but found time for this, so.
Good. Well, thank you for accepting. So, Elmaz, you mentioned you wanted to kind of polish your English, right? So where are you from?
I was originally born in Mongolia, but then I moved to Serbia, so I kind of have a little unique, quite traveling experience.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from Serbia. I moved in here 3.5 years ago. My English was not as good as it is right now. I still don't consider it as perfect as the way I want to be.
Right.
So I'm kind of polishing, still working, and this is a perfect opportunity to polish and actually speak with somebody about it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I completely understand. When I moved here, my English was not at all what people hear now. But it just takes, getting exposed to the language and practicing, as you know. And honestly, it sounds perfect. So great job so far. What brought you to Atlanta? What brought you to Georgia?
Okay, that changed your accent. Threw me off a little bit. What brought me here? So to be honest, my whole life, wrestling being following me through hardships and helping me to, I guess, survive through these struggles and go through this, because I kind of have a philosophy where I correlate wrestling to life, because life is like a battle where some battles you have to go on your own. And I ended up, thanks to wrestling being here, our head coach of the wrestling team, Omi Acosta, we had a communication with him, and that's how I ended up here. Thanks to him, and thanks to the opportunity he gave to me, I ended up being here, learning all these things, experiencing these all wonderful things, and meeting this awesome people. It was just awesome. That's how I ended up here.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you are a wrestler for the university. How has been your experience?
So unfortunately, I'm not a wrestler anymore. Okay. So I'm an assistant coach of the wrestling team.
Only assistant coach.
Yeah, okay. Only assistant coach. The experience has been pretty awesome. I just wish I was stayed on the mats a little bit as an athlete longer, but kind of being on the other side as a coach and seeing these young guys growing up and becoming better people and going through the hardships is, sometimes you just want to fan there, scream at there, bring out the energy. But at the end of the day, you're just sitting at the there and just and do what you can, I guess. So it's kind of different perspective, different angle. You're not there by yourself, but you're cheering for them, you're guiding them. And there's a lot more different things you can do as a coach and mentally guide them. And because I've been in their shoes and I know how it is. So it's kind of awesome, but it's kind of at the same time, there's so much certain things you can do.
Yeah.
So it's a wonderful experience as well, I guess.
That's awesome. It's almost a catalytic effect, right? Where we're growing as athletes and finding our identity there, and then also helping other people grow as athletes and finding their identity in there. We're growing professionally. You are in the business administration program. Is that correct, at Life University?
Yeah.
So talk to me about how has been your experience in the program? What are some of your highlights throughout, and where are you close or far away from graduation? What year are you in?
So I cannot give you an exact specific day when I'm graduating, because I'm a little slow down, not following that up, because I assume I'm graduating next year, maybe the latest at the summer. But I decided to take the business major and the computer science major, because I feel like that would benefit my life, and that's what I feel like that's my strength of my life is, because I speak a lot of languages. I speak actually 5 languages.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so and I used to be good with computers. I never used to love them, but I used to be good with them. And then my mom was like, "Nah, you gotta do it." And then I ended up being computer science major. So
Look at you.
Yeah.
So you're doing business administration and computer science.
on the side, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is a very heavy schedule. How's managing it all?
Well, it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, a lot of the times, my mom helps me a lot. She helps me to organize and manage my time, because I kind of have a problem. I'm trying to be everywhere and everywhere at the same time, and then I get lost in my thoughts because I have so much things to do during the day.
Yeah.
And I once again thank you guys for finding time and making this work. This really benefits me, and I'm glad to be here today at this time.
Of course. And it's what a beautiful thing to have your family, your mom kind of helping you guide and understand how to manage and be organized in that way, because you are doing the work, you are putting in the hours, you are excelling, you are getting these experiences that are honestly going to continue transforming your life. And a lot of times the end seems blurry when we have such a hectic schedule, but you are showing up. So congratulations for showing up for yourself. And that's awesome that you have your mom there to support you.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really glad, and I'm really appreciative. I'm really blessed, to be honest, to have a healthy family. Like, I have a healthy relationship with my mom, dad, and brother. So it's a blessing. Like, everybody's helping me out here whenever they can. They communicate with me. So I'm really blessed.
That's amazing. And what is the goal with the business administration degree in your back pocket? What's the goal? What do you see yourself doing in 5 years?
So, to be honest, I'm really good at web development, and I developed a couple of websites so far. Right now I'm doing an internship, and I have a nature to be active, and I want to be out there with people, talking, communicating. And for a long time, especially after the COVID era and during the COVID era, I was just stuck by the computer, like putting in 9 to 10 hours. And it kind of like made me to realize I want to be out there with people. I want to manage something. I want to get out there. I want to talk with them. I want to solve problems. I'm a kind of problem solver guy. And whenever I don't have problems in my life, I'm like, I'm bored. I need to make problems. I start making them out, you know? So, because through my whole life, it's been something that I had to solve. And that's what wrestling gave me, to always go through these hardships and trials no matter what. And I know I'm going to solve them. And whenever I solve them, I just feel that joy. I'm excited. I'm happy. And it just makes me fulfilled. So
that's awesome. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. What classes are you taking right now?
Right now, I'm taking business analytics, and I'm taking business application software. Yeah, so it sounds like it's astrophysics, but it's not. It's actually not.
Well, you know, for a person that's in the program, it might not be. For a person that studied just science, it might definitely be astrophysics for me. That's awesome that you can understand it, and that's awesome that you have the professors to guide you and to help it simplify to the point that you're like, oh, this is something that I can definitely manage and just take and be successful at it, and kind of keep it in the back pocket and the back burner for your future endeavors. That's really cool. That's really cool. So talk to me about, if you could give yourself, that young boy that was just moving 3 years ago to Georgia, a piece of advice, what would that be?
Okay, so I'm gonna give a just general advice to everyone. Like, I talk on a daily basis with a lot of people. As I'm an assistant coach, I manage a lot of people.
Yeah.
And especially to my younger self, it would be just do it. Just do it. Don't hesitate. Don't think about it. A lot of the times people either live in the past or we live in the future. And we live in the future, we're concerned, how is it going to turn out? How are we going to make it work? Just be present there and do as best as you can, and don't get worried. Don't get caught up with those stuff, and just really do it. Just don't think twice about it, because, you know, at the end of the day, I realize like life just goes along, and if you don't change, if you don't do something about it, nothing will change at all. So you have to just go all in and do it regardless of whatever it costs you. And I realized like sometimes I wish I just did it. Just went out and just did it. That's it.
That's awesome. I like that. I like that. Well, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your super busy schedule with us. Congratulations. Keep rocking, keep growing, keep developing. It's a really beautiful thing to have you as an assistant coach to your fellow athletes, because you've been there not too long ago. And it's really nice to have that reciprocity, if that's the right word.
I can't help you. Unfortunately, my English is not good at all.
Oh, 5 languages. I'm joking. But it's really nice for them to have you as a resource there. And congratulations with keep building your relationship with your parents, but also your family and your future endeavors as well, and who's going to be in your side plans. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you as well.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Living Life, I Life You. Bye.